Wait a minute. We're in the month of March. It's the lucky month, right? St. Patty's Day. You get where I'm going with all of this. So why not finish your reading and then clarify with the astrology dice? Let's roll the dice for the month of March and see what your luck is really truly going to look like. So the planets will identify for you what your clarification is going to be. Then the zodiacs are going to clarify for you the feelings and how you feel or how you should feel. And the houses will also identify what area of your life needs major change. Okay, let's go ahead and roll the dice after your tarot reading. Stick around to the end and see what your luck is looking like for the month of March. See you guys. My grumpy goats, Capricorns, welcome to your March 2022 tarot reading from me. I'm going to be starting with the Sacred Light Oracle to guide us with the Spirit of Oracle. And your reading to start off, see what your current energy is like right now. Let's get into it. Okay, so the scales of karma seems to be your current energy right now, which is a cycle of disharmony, creating new tradition and unfortunate events. So what that's saying is, if there's any disharmony in your life right now, you need to really put forth the good energy so you can rid of that cycle of disharmony that is in your life right now. That's your current energy. So if something is not working for you to your liking, whether it's a job, relationship, any of those things, come up with new traditions and ways of getting out of that cycle of disharmony. All right. The challenge of that is a past life, which is it's behind you and regression. So what that means is you're hanging on to things that no longer serve you. It's telling you to really release them, so that way you can and don't regress to anything in the past. So once you change the disharmony, don't go back into it. It's behind you. Keep moving forward and keep pushing forward. That seems to be a challenge for you right now with any disharmony you have in your life right now. All right, so what is the action you need to take? Is consciousness, which is self-awareness, personal realization, and any prejudices. So you need to become more self-aware of the disharmony in your life and then leave it there in the past. That's it. That's what the Spirit of Oracle is saying. Once you become self-aware and conscious of what it is, you can then handle it and tackle it and tip the scales of that disharmony to a more positive aspect by leaving it there in the past. So that way it doesn't affect you for the month of March, okay? All right, so let's see what your goal is going to be like. My grumpy goals. What is your goal going to be like for the month? The Emperor, sign of Aries, is popping out in your goal right now. So typical you guys are already an action-based sign, cardinal sign of initiation and action and, getting things done. Go-getter, mover and shaker. That's what your goal is right now. Whether it's in a relationship or anything professional, your goal for the month is to take action and tackle issues that you have going on in your life right now. Cycle of disharmony right now. Telling you to be conscious of what it is. Go in there and really complete it. Map out a strategy of conquering any goals or anything you have left that's outstanding for the month. And handle it with action, stability, and commitment. Get it done. Any relationship issues, leave it in the past. Work on the commitment of it, okay? And the obstacle right now is you feel like in your connections, there's some kind of either resentment or one-sided behavior going on in it. The Six of Pentacles is all about a balance of give and take, equal balance. I'm giving as much as I'm getting, and you really feeling like you're getting of that. Doesn't seem like it to me right now if that's in your obstacle section. So be mindful of that. Don't hold any resentment and don't let any others be resentful to you. Right now, the resolve is telling you to find peace in your connections, cycle of disharmony. Be conscious of it. Let's see how the cards are connecting. The Two of Swords is all about like a tit-for-tat, toe-to-toe battle of a fighting of arguments and you guys being equally matched. But what needs to happen in the resolve section with that is communicate with love, affection, and make sure that you're really getting through the I want peace. That is a resolve. So if there's any disharmony going on in your life, things you need to get control over, make sure that you're communicating in a loving and affectionate kind of way. And choosing peace, or whether, have a sit down and decide whether this is working for me or it's not. That's the resolve working out for you right now. Your strength right now is the Ace of Pentacles. A lot of your energy, Earth sign energy, ground energy, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo energy in your obstacle and in your strength section, which is interesting. All right. So your strength right now is you are ready to start planting the seeds. Great. That goal of action bound, I was just talking about, you're ready to start planting the seeds for your success, for your fortune, for your abundance. You want a new start and stability in some type of relationship form, whether it's business, whether it's romantic, it does not matter. The aces are the first step into something, and this is the first step into your abundance, your fortune, your growth, your money, your wealth. Wealth comes in many ways, okay? So your strength right now is you're really planting the seed so you can sprout about some rewards for you this month. Whether it's money or relationship wise, that's great energy to have. The weakness right now is the Six of Pentacles, so you're having difficulty getting back to a happy place, either with someone or something in your life, because the Six of Cups is all about nostalgia and when I felt good about something and I want to go back to that feeling of feeling good like I felt then. Okay, that's a weakness for you right now. So it's telling me that your weakness right now is getting back to a happy place. Try to focus on those things and really think about them. Consciousness, be self-aware that you're lacking of that connection of some sort. Or the weakness is thinking about an ex way too much. Could be as well. Don't do that. That's not good for anybody. Okay, and how you get lucky is a Tower. Which if you know tarot, the Tower is, it's a destructive kind of card. So what it's saying is you will get lucky once you develop a take no shit kind of attitude from people, which my Cappies, y'all know how to do anyway, okay? Y'all are very direct, straight up. So what it's telling you is you need to rebuild some foundation in your life. If it's romantic, rebuild it, okay? If it's a job, rebuild the foundation of what you like and what you don't like, because right now it seems a little bit chaotic. And how you get lucky is you get the strength out of rebuilding that. Action bound with the Emperor. That's your goal, and that's how you get lucky. So take the action and tear that shit down and rebuild it and reconstruct it back how you want it. And if it's a relationship, that's how you do it. If it's a dynamic that's built on faultiness, no relationship will last. It's going to crumble just like a building will, okay? So make sure the foundations are to your liking, and if they're not, reconstruct them. You have the Seven of Pentacles energy coming out in your outcome. I mean, Seven of Cups, sorry, energy. Yeah, which is like you are really battling with a choice of what to make. The dueling of the Two of Swords, Seven of Cups, looking for some new start of something, lacking of something, the Six of Pentacles, and you're ready to tear some things down. I want to go back to, this is like giving me, you're questioning a lot this month. A lot of questions, a lot of, like I said, like cycle of disharmony. It makes sense. There is no harmony because you can't make a choice. Seven of Cups is about making romantic choices and choices that you're going to be happy with. It's about eliminating anything that is not good for you. You know, like having delusional hopes of what something could be. If it's not going to work, it's just not going to work. And that's a choice that you have to just be happy with. That's what your outcome is saying for you right now. So make the best romantic choice for you. Focus on the reality versus the fantasy of what it could be. That's what it's saying. All right. So let's clarify this Emperor that you got. You got the Emperor and the Empress in your goal section. Major Arcana, King and Queen in your goal section. Point blank period. You know what that means, okay? Looking to get it going on. So your goal is really to really connect. You want some affection. You want some tenderness. Six of Cups. That's why it's in your weakness section. That's what's making you weak. You want that affection. You want that connection with someone that you really want it from. That's what it's saying. If it's that strong with the Emperor and the Empress combined, you want it from someone that you want it from. You can get it probably from any moment. It's not the person that you want it from. It's what it's saying to me. So you need to focus on getting to a happy, easy, carefree effort when you're with other people, so you get some sensuality, some connection, some affection. Focus on the growth and the potential of that. Love yourself, be conscious, self-aware. Love yourself so that way you can love other people. That's what the Empress wants to do. That is your goal for the month, is to get and give of affection, which is great energy to have. Yeah, look at that. In the obstacle section, you're feeling down in the dumps about relationship or whatever connection that you're in. That's what it's saying. Or your love life. Overall, you're looking at it like it is half empty. That's the obstacle. You're not recognizing what could be salvageable in your love life. That is why if things feel like there's some resentment towards that, and things could feel like it's one-sided and you're not getting back as much as you're giving, and that's making you feel down and disappointed, lost and grief over unmet expectations, high expectations, Seven of Cups. It's all connecting, but you got to look at it like it's salvageable, and that your love life is half full instead of half empty. The resolve of that Two of Swords is, you got to make and create that. And I say sit down and communicate with love and affection, and when you do that, make the boundaries known of what you're okay with and what you are not, okay? This is telling you to take a last stance and regain your strength after something has happened to you. Definitely the disharmony, trying to tell you, the cards are trying to tell you to leave it in the past, but you're still looking at it in like a down kind of sense about something, and it's making you very guarded in your resolve section. And it's over top of a can't even get it out, communicative card of the Two of Swords, telling you to communicate with love and affection. And then when you do, make the boundaries so you can protect yourself, protect your energy is what it's saying. Don't be easily fooled by people and their actions when they come across you. That's the resolve section, all right? Damn, push forward, my babies, push forward. Page of Cups over top of the Ace of Pentacles. That's where you're strong. That means that new growth and stability that you're looking for, there's going to be a pleasant surprise coming your way if you stay strong in that. Continue to plant the seeds, because that new romance and that new relationship, new emotional phase is coming your way right now in your strength section. That's great energy for the month. It's telling you you're going to get it. This is a clear sign from the deck that the love that you want is coming your way if you continue to plant the seeds to do it. You can't look at it as it's half empty. Because then the universe is like, okay, what you think it's not? Then guess what? We're going to go this way and give it to somebody else that's ready for it, okay? Hear what it's saying? The Knight of Cups is coming out over top of the Six of Cups in your weakness section, which is saying that you're not going after new romance. You're so busy focused on when you felt good in something that you're focusing too much on that and not focusing on something new. Ace of Pentacles. Page of Cups, trying to give you some new messages of new love. So you could be getting some DMs, some communications, talking a lot with some other person, but you're still hung up on whoever had your connection last. And the new romance is making, like, that's in your weakness section, making you not pay attention to that. That's why it's there. So if you want emotional fulfillment, you got to pay attention. You got to attract it. You got to look at your love life with a little bit more positivity and growth for the future. Three of Wands is where you get lucky, which is making a choice, like moving a relationship to a more serious standard for yourself, okay? Success and being happy in the romantic choices that you make is that of the Three of Wands. Expansion, growth, changing your perspective of how you look at it. Clearly, you're ready to hit that tower and rebuild it, right? So rebuild it to a successful, happy place that you want it to be, okay? Move forward in the connection if that's what you want, or move forward with those that are ready to build on the same foundation that you are. The outcome is the Ten of Wands over top of the Seven of Cups. So if it feels like you're carrying a lot of the weight of the relationship right now, could be. And if you're single, it's saying that it's exhausting you a lot trying to make the right romantic decision on who to choose is what it's saying. But don't focus on that. Focus on the outcome. Focus on the finish line. It's stressful. We all have stress. We all have struggles. We all have burdens. Keep going until you get it. Make the choice that's best for you in your outcome section. It's giving you a lot of messages here. Make sure you focus on your goal of getting that affection that you want and rebuilding relationship foundations to your liking. Okay? And then you'll be able to reach the finish line and make the best romantic choice for you. It's in your outcome section. All right? So the astrology dice, the planets will clarify what the situation is all about. The zodiacs will tell me how you're feeling and how you should feel. And the houses will clarify what area of your life is affecting the most. All right, so you have the North Node, okay, which is your potential. You have the sign of Taurus, hey, and the second house of Taurus as well. All right, a lot. You got some pentacles going on in your reading, so I get it. The North Node is unknown fear for your future. That's what the situation is. You don't really know clearly. Like I said, doubt and indecision with the Two of Swords, Seven of Cups, don't really know what romantic decision to make. Too many options, high expectations, etc. All of those things not really welcoming new love. Looking at things like they're half empty and they're not full enough to your liking. You're missing out on the potential. That North Node of the moon is your potential and what's next for you and what you're destined for. So that's what the situation is about. And you're looking at it like as if you have some type of like I said, like don't hold any resentment. That's like an emotional responses. They're a little bit too strong. Holding grudges of some sort could be with that Taurus energy, because that Taurus energy is very strong, you know, very rigid and frigid. Like you're holding tight onto something. And what that's affecting is your resource house, your values house, your love, your money, your resources, all of that. That's what it's affecting the most. So you can't feel resourceful and good and build good relationships if you're holding grudges of your love life not being to your liking and missing out on the potential destiny for you. That's the clarification. focus on what you're destined for. Release any type of sensitivity that you have with other people, so that way your money, your values, your relationships, they can be a lot more stronger, because that's where you need the strength right now. That's your area of life. Your money, your resources, and your love and relationships is where you need the most strength at right now. Okay. All right, my Cabbies, thank you so much for finishing the video all the way to the end, my grumpy ghost. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Please, you guys know my favorite part of tarot is the feedback and resonation. So drop down in the comment section. Share with me your stories. If any pieces of this resonate with you, it helps me, it helps the channel, and it helps you, and it helps other people. Share the video if you like it and love it, and I will see you guys in your next month's reading, my grumpy ghost. Take care, guys. Peace.